Ah, there we go. I knew I was pressing the wrong button. Is that actually working now? I think it is. It is working because it's unfortunately OBS of. Perfect. Lovely. We are. Hello. Happy Monday. 3rd of October, apparently, according to my calendar. I had to quickly check. Hello. How are we doing today? I hope we're all absolutely magnificent. Another day, another dollar, and all of that jazz. I do wanted to look at this one. In-game. Animated, starting soon. Be right back. I think it was this one. This is the one I need to edit. Because I forgot to look at, surprisingly enough, the subscriber goal at the top. That is there for some reason. We get that. Am I able to kind of edit it? I see that number. We need to 100 would be if we get up to like 600. That would be the sweet, a lovely thing. I just don't know if I can edit. How do I edit this? Lock layer, unlock layer. How does one actually? Settings. Oh, there we go. Percent completion. Use simple design. Goal ends. That was. I last looked at that end of October, July. Was it 2020? Wow. Let's not be in that year, shall we? Let's just go up to October of 2022, shall we? And it's probably a bit of a. We can get 100. We can get 100. Goal end. Set goal. That'd be ridiculous. Let's put 100 in. What are we on? 81. Should we put 81 in just to get us to 600? Actually, no, we'll just put 100 in because we could. That's like slightly more achievable. And then, how do you actually reset? Because it should be at 0, not 30. That's all fine. Anyway, listen, happy Monday to each and every one of you. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all majestic and ready to do some sort of painting, etc. this week. It's a very strange one. Why? I just don't understand why it's on 30 or whatever that number is. It should just like be on 0. You know? Oh well, we'll save it. I mean, it looks better than 1,000, right? I don't know if it's actually going to kind of migrate through. I don't know how long it takes. But whatever. Let's make sure we're on top chat as well, as per usual. I see people chatting, by the way. Sorry. Martin, hello. How the hell are you? Sorry, I was struggling with that stupid goal up there. Apparently, it's good to have goals. My goal is just to make it through the day. You'll set my goal. Listen here. Listen here, you. How dare you? A time and a place. Martin, hello. How you doing? Connie, how you doing, dude? I hope you're well. We have been painting up this geezer. Been working on some leather. Always a good time. Instead of silly Twitch, I got to be honest, like, the thing I'm liking about this place is, although I've got no idea what's going on, the bit rate. Like, I meant to actually up it today, but I forgot. I already upped it yesterday to 8,000 saucy bits. Instead of slumming it on Twitch with 6,000 like a heathen. You know? At least I get access to that. Like, my internet can't support any high resolution, but it can support the bits. And I'm all about supporting bits. Winding down for the evening. Oh, he's in the future. Yeah, he's all the way in the future. It's disgusting. I'm not remotely envious. Not remotely envious. It's very cool. Getting all the snacks. That sweet biddy rate. Yeah, I mean, one of the streamers I was watching, they were saying they had 20,000 bitrate, and it was disgusting. Just teaching some English at a uni. Hell yeah. Man, the snacks. And the snacks. So yeah, I got to do a bit more glazing in of Doomball Brown on this bad boy. We've got to do a bit of... We've got to do the base, obviously, the buttery biscuit base. We've got to do this stupid weapon. Let's get that done today. Yeah. You might have to take a photo today, throw it up in the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. Actually, Connie, you know what? I'm going to... Just because I'm going to turn you into a moderator. Because that's how much I trust you. Where are we? What was I going to do? Ah, screw it. Whatever. Let's get this weapon done. I've lost the paint. Where's it gone? The borders are open again on the 11th. Oh, hello. Look, we won't talk about that, Martin. It was a complete accident. I pressed the wrong button. No, it was the bot. The bot banned you, didn't it? I literally had nothing to do with it for once. It was a good time. Your first ever... Hey, well, listen, I'm all about first times. Accident, yeah, well. Anyway, listen, it's lovely to see you. Happy Monday to you all. Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Hello. So yeah, we're gonna get this silly weapon painted up. I think that's supposed to be steel. But that's the colour I'm gonna be painting it anyway, so even if it's not. A worker always blames his bot. Yeah, that is true. But I mean that's why you have them, right? So you can blame them. So you don't have to take personal responsibility. I know in this day and age, taking personal responsibility is something which rarely happens, and frankly, I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, if I ever see it happen, for example, on Twitter. But I thought, you know, if you can't beat them, join them, right? I've been looking at too much Twitter over the weekend. God, that's a dumpster fire. It's a complete dumpster fire. Oh my god. Yeah, so let's get... We are painting though, so here we go. Here we go, got paint on, lovely. What's everyone's plans for the week? Who's painting? I know Connie is taking a tactical break at the moment from the painting. Am I even painting on camera? Probably not. Hopefully my mother's selling her house today. People buying my mum's house, it's a very strange situation. They're not doing any of like the searches, right, that normally happen when you buy a house. They're not having a surveyor come around or anything like that. Very strange. You got the stuff I mentioned before that is in progress, but I may break something. A palette cleanser is always a good thing. Yeah, he'd been chilling since Feb. He's. I know you like the Necrons though, Connie. We're enjoying them. Oh, by the way, if the focus is off, I've been painting up a salamander. I was basically doing the eyes this morning and finishing that gun. So I now need to do his backpack. However, the salamander video is now basically finished recording. The Raven Guard, I just got to do the skin. A skin tutorial on that quickly, and then I will be... Then we got 3 more legions to paint. The Sons of Horus, Alpha Legion, bleh, and the other ones that I've forgotten what they're called now. Word Bearers. Oh, hanky Connie. I gotta say, I do like painting the salamanders. I do enjoy painting them. It's a good time. If I wasn't already kind of invested in Imperial Fists and potentially accidental Black Templars, I would be tempted. However, I do get tempted by... I did say in Slam's Discord, the temptation to do accidental custom chapter is always very high. It's just a lack of lore generating is my issue. As always. So yeah, that video is basically recorded now. I just need to do like the intro and outro for it. All of that jazz. This is just all metal. This entire thing is just... It's metal. Connie, I don't know. Truth be told, I haven't... Like, I've had time. I've just been... Whenever I'm not recording stuff for YouTube and I'm not editing and or streaming, my brain just like... the only sort of time I get to relax is A, when I'm passed out in bed. Or playing I play Call of Duty a smidgen. Just to sort of relax. Well, I say relax. Getting a resting heart rate of a, I don't know, something or other. So I don't know. I know it is very. It's obviously very quiet. I would like to look into it. Copyright-free music is the way forward. I guess. You know. I basically just have to bless everyone with my voice. What was that noise you made after the sprue section on Gorzag meant to be? What do you mean that noise? Did I make a noise? Probably. I think I might have made a mistake on that video. Truth be told, I could have, because I remember I looked at the sprue and then I did some other bit of the unboxing, and then I went back to look at the sprue again. I thought I'd edited one of those chunks out. Apparently I haven't, so I'm terrible. Ah, dear. I'm just looking at this. That can be a wooden frame. That can be a wooden frame. With metal supports on it. Is it gonna be metal? It could be a it could be a brass frame instead. Yeah, we'll do a brass frame. Fine. Oh dear. I've been potentially thinking about making a monthly compilation of all the stupid noises I make on on all the videos, and maybe just uploading it as a short, just like a short of the stupid noises I make when I'm recording. Just as 30 seconds of weird noises. I don't want to turn it into an actual like YouTube video, but a short might be. If only I knew some sort of musical wizard to remix it, to remix them. into 30 seconds of nonsense. Also known as, like, my Tinder profile. Martin, did you have a good weekend? I hope it was magnificent. I did finally manage. I caught your messages on... the only times I saw your messages was basically at sort of midnight or something. And I'd figured you were already asleep by the time I did see them, so I do apologise. You could do one for all the magic hand wiggles you do. In my brain, I was thinking originally, maybe I could just go... like stupid noises like that as a transition between... between scenes or kind of or like shots of painting the miniatures, or like fast forwarded time, you know, like Wayne's World, kind of when they do that. Maybe that's where it came from. No, it's all right. It's just I'm absolutely I wish I was better at Discord. I used to spend all my life on it, but now it's there, and I do my best to get to it. I'm just not very quick on it. It is something I must try and improve on. We are going to zip over to... We haven't used any bronze on this yet, so you know what? We're going to break out the big guns. We're going to bake. Look at all those bits moving inside. Sorry, stunning. Okay, so let's use some of this color. We'll highlight up to Sycorax Bronze, or potentially the next color, Runelord Brass, in a bit. But I haven't used this paint before. Oh my god! Hello, Betty. I like this tune. Oh god, no one can hear it. At least I hope no one can hear it, because otherwise I'm going to get copyright struck. Suffice to say, it is some saucy synthwave. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Weekend was good. Down in the borders, yes. Oh, very nice. I like that area. Like, it's very lovely. But stopped and realised how knackered well, I'm glad you took a break. Very important. So I dropped the to-do list and chilled, which led into the weekend. That sounds like a good time to me. Connie, what's that face for? I see you pulling a face. About a lack of the quality music that I'm listening to. I'm sorry. Listen, if I could sing it, I would. But you know, the DMCA would happen. They would get. It would be so unerringly accurate to the original that they'd think I'm just yoinking their music. Yeah, I've got to look into the music thing, because I know it's literally just my voice. What I do on Twitch is I have, like, the Streamlabs kind of, no, the Twitch, what do they call it? Twitch sound thing. It separates the audio and my voice, like the audio as in, like, the follow alerts and the music and all that. Separates that and my voice, so that I can then upload that video with just my voice to YouTube. Because I do have a channel of just VODs, but I keep forgetting to make the videos go live, so... But my next mission is, before I move house, I'm going to do an entire... In fact, it's supposed to have already started. This month, I've got to do one of those rain channel. Listen to this relaxing rain. music, rain audio stuff. Do you use BTTV? I added some of those emotes onto my Twitch channel, Connie. I thought you would have been very impressed. Some of them, and by some of them I mean 3, I think. So I guess technically I use it, but I don't have any... I'm gonna be honest, I got no idea what the hell it is. Is it a browser extension I need to install? You can use it on YouTube as well? Oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, currently in that case, I guess I don't. However, I will. If that's what's needed, if that's what's separating me from achieving greatness, then I will happily do it. And frankly, I'll happily do it anyway. But I haven't done thus far. So, apologies there. They are 20% sincere, so I do, you know. What's going on? That's a bit of... Ooh! Better Twitch TV. That's what it stands for, yeah. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. I will make it so. I will harness the full Jean-Luc. Did you see that they're dropping the Horus Heresy Land Raiders finally, the plastic ones? So, it's terrible. Terrible. So I keep moving off camera, I do apologise. I definitely need an early night's sleep tonight, my god. I'm absolutely cream crackered. Yeah! Let me see if I can locate those bad boys. While I use this time to wash the brush out. Warham community. When I saw it, my wallet wept. My wallet wept. It was what are those lorries doing? Oh bloody hell. Just making all kinds of noise. God, I can't wait to get out of this noisy hellhole. Okay. I just want to make sure I can read chat. Chat? Oh my god. You stupid Muppets. That new Chaos Knight has the worst looking contact. Oh, really? Since World Claimer? That contact point is horrific. The Chaos Knight, I'm not... Have I missed it? Have I missed the Chaos Knight? So you get the Cheese Lords. This mini, which I am because this is sweet. I'm definitely going to be acquiring 1, if not 2 of them. So this is for Warhammer Day, which is next. I think it's next Saturday. The artwork. I wish I could do stuff like this. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting a couple of these. Unfortunately, I also said that about something else as well. So I don't think anyone cares about the Cheese Lords. I'm sure people do. I certainly don't know. But they are getting a Vanguard box set as well. That's like you need Combat Patrol for Age of Sigmar. With the weird 3 silly archers. They all look... Anyway. Standalone, Connie. It's available for pre-order from the 8th, and you'll be guaranteed to get one as long as you order before the 23rd of October. So that's 2 weeks to order it. You'll have. Or someone else will have, to order it for you if required. Yeah. So you got 2 weeks to order it from the 8th. And you're guaranteed, so you're basically guaranteeing one if you order within 2 weeks. I don't know what happens after that, though. It's not stuck within a massive box set or anything. It's just this guy. Lumineth Realm Lords. Yeah, not for me. All of the dice. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Sons of Beermat. Cloxon, hello. Yeah, no, the Space Marine is helping the Orc. Cloxon, hello, how you doing today? I hope you're well. You really like the... I'm expecting it to be 25 to 30 pounds. I think it'll be 25. I'm hoping it's not 30, but I don't know, I guess time will tell. It is a lovely mini, Connie. Yeah, you should get one. It'd be rude not to. Nothing wrong with Black Templars, Connie. Nothing wrong with Black Templars. Ugh. Oh, God. So, this is the... can be built as a 12-capacity carrier with the assault ramp or as the Explorator, which sacrifices seats for sensors and speed. Plastic kit. Twin-link heavy bolters. Twin-link heavy flamers. Twin-link las cannons. It's hull-mounted weapons. And then, obviously, all the standard stuff. Yeah, Connie, it's disgusting. Indeed, Icarus, yeah. Yeah, Connie, this was... like, I'm glad I didn't get this in resin. I guess. Like, the Spartan situation, it does make me wonder if they are going to bring out the Typhon as like an upgrade sprue or something. I don't know. What do you reckon? Otherwise we're just going to have to go to Forge World and purchase it. Well, it is kind of, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a tank, but it's also a transport. The Typhon is based off the Spartan, Connie. So yeah, sorry, I don't know. I merged from this chat into talking about the Land Raiders to the Spartan in one go. So the Spartan is basically just longer. And the Typhon is based off the Spartan hull, I believe, with just a massive tank, like horizontally mounted mortar or something. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it would be crazy if they didn't just do like an upgrade sprue or something. I guess they want to leave something for Forge World. Blood Angel upgrade kits. And then a whole load of other stuff that, like books. And socks, more importantly. Socks to keep your toes warm at night. When you spent all your money on plastic instead of electricity or heating or whatever. Oh, there we go. Anyway, so it would be nice if they did drop the That's an upgrade spree. I don't know if they will. I guess Forge World is probably another option I could go to. Where's my paintbrush gone? Oh, it's in the pot of... I'm exhausted today. I do not like the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger that I do today. I don't know exactly how long it's going to go for. My brain is suggesting not the full 4 hours, which I usually try and aim for. And chat seems to have paused. Terrible. What is that? No, it hasn't. There we go. Oh. No, that's going to be steel. Ba, 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 ba. So, we'll put down some lead belch on where we need some more metal parts. Then we'll do an Agrax shade over the entire thing. Bring up the highlights quickly. And then have a cup of tea and relax, potentially. If I can find the bit that I was looking for. Here it is. I still don't know what colour to paint this thing. It's currently kind of a desaturated red. Right. Oh, God, yeah. I'm absolutely knackered today. Did manage to get to sleep before 3. I think tonight I'm going to have to try and get to sleep before... I'm going to attempt to go to sleep before 2. Actually asleep, rather than just in bed reading. Tiny bit more to do. I am indeed, Martin, yes. Something, Emperor keeps me warm at night. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If not the Emperor, then all those cardboard boxes. I can make a nice, I can wrap myself in that, and that would be lovely. Yeah, I am indeed still getting Imperium magazine. I don't know what magazine we're up to, though. I haven't been keeping an eye on it, truth be told. Been so busy, and then we've got everything else going on. It's a bit of a boggle for my brain. What's your boggle? Straight out of Demolition Man. I need to watch that again. Getting Outriders in a few weeks. Ooh. I'm always keen to get some Outriders. 56. Which one's in fit? What? I don't even know which one that is. I got 50 here. Oh, that's the Royal Doobry Firkins. Some of the Royal Court. 56 is paints. Oh, okay. Okay. I've got a bunch. I started taking some upstairs to sort of pack away into boxes. Last night. So I need to order a bunch of boxes and things, which is going to be fun. So, Agrax Earthshade. Smack. Smack. We're going to use it instead of Null Noil. Just in a couple of places. Although we are going to break out the Null Noil as well. Baylor Brown and Administratum Grey. Oh, do I? Wait, hold on. Oh! Perfect. Perfect. I need that paint. I need Administratum Grey. I meant to order it the other day and realised I didn't have it. And I thought, oh god. I've been making do with like the older version of the paint. So I know, is it Fortress Grey? I think is now Administratum Grey. So I've been pointing at this, going, ugh, and then having to like make myself say when I turn it into a video, this is Fortress Grey, but you can use Administratum Grey. I don't know, Martin. I don't know. This week is the week of pain potentially. We've got the survey should have been written up, and it should be at either the buyer's solicitor or the buyer's, or actually with the buyer, for them to make their kind of final decision if they want to go ahead, I guess, which is rather tedious. I'm hoping that it goes through, obviously. I don't know where we're moving to, so that's fun. And I don't know when we're moving. Like, my brain has already started kind of potentially considering the end of October, beginning of November as a move date, but I don't think that's going to be a realistic thing unless they really push for it. To be honest, after Christmas would be perfect, but we'll just have to see. However, also I was basically going to end up getting a place essentially with my mum, but I'll be getting a separate building. But the place we found, it was perfect. It was a lovely Georgian house, right? And there were outbuildings. The outbuildings would have been great because there's like a large one for myself with, it was like a stable block basically up in Lincolnshire, and it was looking lovely. And then we saw that it was on, like, there are 3 roads into Skegness, so it's in that area. And they get jammed up in the summer quite horrifically. So unfortunately, we saw that and we thought, let's have a double check, because I know they were thinking of a what would you call it? A bypass is the word I was looking for. So that might happen, or it might not. But we will see. So the move is currently, if they go ahead with it, then it's on, and it's basically great. But if they decide not to for whatever reason, then we're back to square one again, which is the best situation of all. However, this week is when we'll find out, basically, so hopefully no more waiting after this week. What else have I got to do? I know I forgot. We've got to paint his, like, there's a bit of head flesh here, which we need to paint. Let's do, what time is it? I got 20 minutes. before this stream ends. Bugman's Glow? Or Rakarth Flesh? Ah, screw it. Let's go Bugman's Glow. Clockson, I like personally. I'm a big outbuildings fan. I love the idea of them. It like the house itself. If it wasn't situated right where it is, it's perfect as far as I can tell. Like I love Georgian houses myself. They're generally the rooms are nice and big. They got like tall ceilings. The hallways. You could swing a dead cat around in, or a live cat for that matter. You know, but it's also basically got stables. Like there are lots of, it's like a U-shaped stable block. I would get like the longer part, and then there are two other bits. But so I'll be up on, like there's 2 floors to it, and like the ground floor U-shaped section is already divided up into stable, stables, which could be turned into, space to rent out, and YouTube studios. Well, one of them will be. That's the plan, is to rent, like, Mum could rent those out for out to people, and or like the dreaded Airbnb things, and I could rent out one for the get one for the studio, and that would be perfect. A pain to heat though. Hold on. Well, that is the issue with the Georgian buildings. Yeah, the rooms are taller, and as a result, there's more airspace to heat. However, this one is not. Weirdly, it is not. Actually, no, it's not weird. It's not grade 2 or anything like that. It's not a listed building, which is. So it means you can do upgrades to it. The original was burnt down in the fire. The stables are still original, but but not listed, weirdly. So yeah, they're protected buildings here. Yeah, like this house here that I'm in. Not only are we in a conservation zone, it's also grade 2 listed. Whereas the house next door, that was burnt down in the fire, I think. Or it was just built slightly later, just after the cutoff point. So, like the neighbor, they were able to knock through all the walls and that they wanted to, and all like modernize it nicely. So yeah, but we're also within a conservation area, so you can't do much to change the outside. You can't put in modern windows and stuff like that. It has to be casement windows with, all that kind of stuff. Which, frankly, I prefer, even if they are colder. I just. From an aesthetic point of view, and I know that's all well and good, but paying knocking heating bills down is always a good thing. But I got the zeal for the Emperor, obviously, and that obviously keeps me warm at night. Dead cats better than live cats have opinions on being swung around. That is what I've heard. I am not like cats are. Not for me. I can tolerate them, but I wouldn't. They're not good for local wildlife. Let's just leave it on that. Leave it on that. And I don't think I could cope with that. Just a house cat. We used to have cats, and they always used to just go outside. That's where, I mean, they were allowed indoors, but then we didn't have to worry about the litter box and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, George. They obviously comes with like the rooms are taller and generally bigger. And with that does come like increased heating costs, but generally, like wherever I am, I only have a heater on in one room. Rather than heat the entire house like a lunatic, I just turn all the other radiators off. And then just basically cuddle the computer when it's on to keep me warm. I'm gonna have to drink some coffee because I realised it's still warm actually. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me just check Discord for something. Sorry, I saw that link in Discord, Connie, and I clicked on it, the very first thing. Reminder to everyone coming in now, this subreddit isn't for criticising HP or the author. Please use Harry Potter hate for that. There we go. Which is basically, I'm surprised I haven't already found out about that subreddit. Not that I don't really have any opinions about the author. I just dislike Harry Potter. It's not the best thing ever. I know at least 2 people. What, the hate Harry Potter one? Yeah, I just like my youngest brother. He got into Harry Potter, and he still likes it. His wife likes Harry Potter, but they're of that age where it was a thing. But like when I I had to suffer, with Tolkien growing up. It was a sad time. It was so sad. Read another book one. I'm gonna in my break between this stream and the Twitch stream. I'm going to check it out, Connie, when I have a sandwich. Right, let's get this pink flesh on its bonce. We do have to paint the leather. He's got a leather strap around his head, which we've cunningly only just decided to paint. We do have his little lady friend as well to paint, as well. Oops, my finger went a bit wonky there. This guy is coming along quite nicely. I do keep drifting off. I do apologise. So you got the skin to paint, this leather strap around his bonce to paint, the stock of the crossbow and the actual crossbow bolts, and the actual crossbows here, and this thing here, and of course this cloth here is like, I don't know, it's not a tabard, it's like a long tunic underneath his overcoat. I don't know if black is the right colour for it. I mean, it certainly fits in. I just would like to add a little zip of colour, and that could be the place to do it. Or the casing of his bolts thingamajiggle. I don't know. I'm struggling a bit with it, deciding what colour to do it. All right. Well, let's get some Rhinox hide. This Rhinox hide is a classic blend of paint and pain. Unfortunately, I lost the lid to this to ages ago, and it started drying out. So as a result, I have to extract the nipple and then take the paint from it from the inside. But that's okay. Let's get some Rhinox hide on this bad boy. I just wanted to do this before we do the Reichland Flesh Shade wash. Wait for this to dry. Do one more coat, then coat the entire thing with Reikland Flesh Shade, assuming I can find it. Question is, can I find it? The answer to that is currently no. It might be behind me. I might have to do that over on Twitch instead. Anyway, it is a paint which will go on this miniature. This brush needs a clean. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Okay, that's the brown leather on. I'm going to wait for that to dry, then we'll hose it down. I've got to quickly check something on that computer really quickly. Where are we? I'm having a mental issue at the moment. I've got a mental issue going on in my brain with various things. So the Reikland Flesh Shade is here. I did find it. Reikland Flesh Shade. No rush, yeah. That is a good point. I did consider that, but I don't know. I shall indeed, Connie. I shall indeed message you. So we're just going to coat this in Reikland Flesh Shade. It's too much, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. Like, I was considering doing it a very pale thing, and then I thought, no, he's wearing a mask because his face is hideously scarred. Or the counterpoint to that could be he's very, very handsome and he wants to keep his face like blemish free from, you know, arrows. But then one might say, well, if he wants to keep it blemish free, then potentially just like not going into battle at all would be the move. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember the deal with, was it Vega from Street Fighter? Is he very handsome? That's why he wears a mask, or is he hideously scarred? I can't remember the deal. If only someone who knew the deep lore behind everything Street Fighter could tell us. It is coming up to 2:30, which is my traditional. It's only like an hour stream here on like during the 3 times I stream during the week. The Sunday stream is the longer stream where we do the Sunday preview and all that kind of stuff, and it's obviously exclusive to folks here on YouTube rather than Twitch, you know. Means I can test out some things and do so. I must say I am liking, just to change the subject really quickly, how he's looking in general. I think his kind of, I don't know what this is. It's not a skirt. It's a, I think it's like a long tunic down to his knees basically. So there's this sort of, anyway, it's skirt kind of material. Rather than like material shape cut, I guess, rather than him having leg holes. It's just wrapped around anyway. But I don't know what color to do it as is the issue. I'm trying not to say dark purple. Dark purple actually could be a good choice. That could be a good choice. I guess we'll see in a bit. But we'll be doing that probably over on YouTube. In fact, we are going to be finishing this miniature over on Twitch today at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. We've got the bolts, the wood of the actual crossbow thingamajig, Going to put some highlights in for some of the metal and do this stupid tabard and the base, the buttery biscuit base. We've got a skull down there to paint. Somewhere. There, I think. We've got some tactical rocks to stand on. We've got some liquid. Are we going to paint it as blood? I don't know. It could be just some ooze. Toxic ooze. Or not. I don't know. Or it could just be a puddle. It could just be a puddle. And we could use... what is that colour called? Well, we have Mortarian Grime here, but that's not the one I was thinking of. We could potentially use Garagax Sewer. Only time will tell. Oh, and we got these the sword scabbards and this bit here to paint, which is currently a desaturated red, which I have used. It's Galvorback red, which I have used on. I was just trying to work up a color scheme for the Wordbearer tutorial. I do need a final highlight, but it's this color there. It's currently highlighted with Wordbearer's red. I think I would like to do another extra one. I just don't know if I want to go red. Do I want to go red with Wazdacker red, or potentially Tuskor fur? I think I might have to do half and half and then like make my mind up and then repaint it. The Sons of Horus was completely the wrong colour. I'm completely redoing that. Turns out the colour I thought I had, which I want to try, I don't have, so I have to order more paint. It is an absolute nightmare. Not happy about it. Not impressed. And there is Nightbot. Is that the... What is that button? Oh, that's the donation button. Ah. Yeah. Maybe I should link that to... have that over on Twitch as well, because that is... Anyway. Nightbot coming in hot with the actual kind of things which pay the bills. However, there's my social media. Oh, Nightbot's already done it, right above. Is it your social... Well, not really. The problem is, I'm just not very social, Martin. That's the problem. Some people seem to be able to just spend their entire time on Twitter, for example, and just be constantly tweeting. I don't know what they do when they're not tweeting. It just seems to be a constant flow of their brain onto the... like, with no kind of filter in between. Half the time, I do find myself typing away on Twitter. Something, obviously, with the, you know, very... like resounding, deep, like thoughts and knowledge that goes on inside here. I find myself typing, and then just before I hit like return or enter, I read it and go, you know what? People don't need to hear this. I'll just delete it. Thinking up new tweets. Is that it, Clockson? Yeah, I think it seems to be like that. I just meant that the command hadn't. No, well, Nightbot has done it, but. Maybe it's socials with an S. If this works... I mean, the bot could just be asleep. But I know Nightbot did basically what the... like, sort of 10 lines up, it says, like, the Twitch stuff, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Patreon, which I'm going to swap around for the Ko-fi, whatever. Link. In future. I think we're just going to concentrate on that. Like, the Patreon thing isn't... you know, it's just, you know. I also hadn't realised it'd done it further up as well, Martin. It's terrible. However, what isn't terrible are you lovely folks. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I'm going over to Twitch very shortly. Saw a few tweets about the Patreon thing. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Unfortunately, that seems to be the only way that some people, like, I am following a couple of people for their content on Patreon, their painting content, just to clarify. So I will stay with them until they sort of come up with a different way of doing things. But I'm going to be moving my stuff. Not that there's much on there anyway, but over to Ko-fi or however you pronounce that website. No doubt until they have a disaster that means they have, something horrible going on, which seems to be the way that most social media things on the internet go, which is fun. Counter flips over 24 streams. 24 streams since you've been bound. That was a good time, that was. Anyway, folks, listen, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. We have, obviously, shorter stream. We don't really get much done. It's more like a coffee and a chit-chat, really, which is basically what makes me happy. And we have done a little bit of stuff. I'll be continuing to paint this miniature over on Twitch at twitch.tv/GloriousBadger. You've all been absolutely delicious and amazing. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And smashing that like button and making sure you subscribed. Reno, you are late. Listen here, it's okay though. In half an hour time, I'll be over on Twitch. So don't worry. Thank you very much for swinging by, and thank you for tickling that like button. I'm going to just locate the right button to end this stream, and I'll see you later. Thank you, and goodbye.